Happy November. Welcome to Mind Your Business. Yes, I know I am always excited, and today I have even more reasons to be grateful, happy, excited, joyous, as a fabulous child of God should be. And so, welcome. Today on this episode, we are going to talk amazing stuff. But first, let me introduce myself just in case you're new here. So I am Amma Duncan, a corporate trainer, business coach, and founder of the Fabulous Woman Network. I love to support the growth of women-led businesses, and this is what we do at the Fabulous Woman Network through entrepreneurial skills development training, business coaching, conferences, networking events, anything basically that helps us so that we can create wealth and impact people. And this show, Mind Your Business, is my weekly video podcast in which I get to talk about business so we can learn. A lot of times I get the opportunity to interview other seasoned business persons so that they can teach us what they know. Because you know what? When we win, we all win as Africans, right? And so I'm so happy whenever I get the opportunity on Tuesdays at 12 noon GMT to bring you Mind Your Business on our YouTube channel. By the way, I hope you have subscribed to our channel and told others about it. So for today's episode of Mind Your Business, I am doing something extra special. Before I go into that, do you know that we are having end of year sales? So yes, it's one of the reasons I'm super excited. In this final 2 months of 2021, that's November and December, we are doing end of year sales. So in the month of November, there's one particular sale, and then in December as well. But I will tell you all about it after this episode of Mind Your Business. So don't go anywhere. Sit tight. Get yourself a cuppa or something. This is a glasser, not a cuppa. Today's episode of Mind Your Business is going to be about, wait for it, ta-da! Have you seen my latest book yet? Well, it is the latest, but I wrote it like it's been published for like a year. Yeah, some of you got it last year in December, and then others got it sometime this year. I am so excited because this is for the first time last month, I held the physical copy in my hand. So I got this copy from Amazon. And don't worry, if you're thinking, oh yeah, I want some too, don't worry. I got you, girl, boy, I got you. So I'm going to be reading from my fabulous latest book, which is about, can you believe it, 233 pages. I did not even know I could write that much. But hey, this is what God can do, right? So I have 33 short stories in here. Stories about different experiences I've had on my way as a person, as an entrepreneur, as I am looking to succeed, and all the battles I've had with fear, self-doubt, low self-esteem, imposter syndrome, and all those boys and girls who have been tormenting us. Not you alone, me too. So I share 33 of such stories in here. Some are funny, some will make you think, is this girl okay? Is she cool? No, I'm very fine. But these are some real stuff, real experiences I share in here. And today I'm going to be reading from part 1. So the book is in 7 parts, and part 1 is on discovering me, and I'll be reading yarn 4. The title is, Why is it so hard for you to love me? Why is it so hard for you to love me? Question: have you ever found yourself loving other people more than you love yourself, or showing more love to other people than you show yourself? Sit tight. I've got something for you on this episode of Mind Your Business. Why is it so hard for you to love me? It was a short trip. All my life, I had been looking forward to visiting this particular country, and yet, when the opportunity finally came, I had to make it short because my brother was getting married. So the plan was, I would arrive on Wednesday, speak at the conference on Thursday, and return on Friday. No shopping. In time to make it for the big ceremony on Saturday. No problem. For my brother, I will do this. He is worth it, I thought. Everything happened according to plan on the trip. Well, except for the shopping bit. At the time, I had been saving for something very important later that year. So I told myself no more shopping, not even for the kids. Besides, I had recently shopped my wallet off on a previous trip, and so surely I would be forgiven if I returned empty-handed. I reasoned. However, on my way to the boarding gates out of the country, there was this really incredible shop with thousands of different arts and gifts. The shop literally kept calling my name, Ama, Ama, Ama. Rolling my eyes dramatically, I said to myself, fine, $100 and I am out of here. As usual, I got a few gifts for the kids. And then I debated with two shop attendants on whether I should get a giraffe print tie or t-shirt for my husband. Oh, and I simply had to buy two lovely bead necklaces for my mother and mother-in-law. But of course, I couldn't forget my two sisters-in-law, my brother-in-law, and the housekeeper, who were taking care of the kids while I went looking for money. Finally, I got chocolates for my church team and girlfriend's kids. However, just as I was about to go to the till, I thought, wait, I haven't bought anything for myself. For some reason, this thought irritated me. Why on earth would I buy something for myself when, one, I was saving seriously, two, I did not have a lot of money, three, I did not particularly need anything. After what seemed like a couple of minutes, I decided, fine, I will just get myself this pair of earrings. Eyes rolling. I paid for the items, not particularly happy that I had made the final purchase, but I refused to be angry at that moment. After all, I was on my way home and my big brother was getting married. What? Miracles do happen. A few months later, I had to return to the same country. This time it was a 3-day conference, so I had 4 whole nights. Fabulous! I will definitely treat myself this time. And then, of course, I will shop. The kids need new PJs, I thought. So yes, I was really looking forward to this second trip to my dream country. On day 1, I went on a tour, but only because it was sponsored. Nope, I would not have paid to treat myself to it because, as my friends like to say, I am Pepe, stingy with money, that is. On day 2, I discovered a mall close to the hotel where we stayed at. With my shopping list, I marched straight into H&M looking for PJs. That was when I saw it. The perfect briefcase bag I had imagined for so long, for as long as I had fantasized about being a career woman. It was black with gold details, just perfect to match everything I had and go everywhere I went. Alas, but Ama, you know you don't have money. Had to rear its ugly head in my thoughts again. And as usual, I dismissed the idea of buying the bag right away. I went on and got the PJs from another shop and looked for some gifts for the few ladies I had at home. On day 3, I went back to the mall to check out the training pants I had seen at another shop the day before. It was perfect, except for the price. So I dropped it and went back to H&M. At least, even if I could not buy the bag, nothing stopped me from just looking at it, right? While there, I spotted while there, I spotted a pair of khaki pants on sale, and I thought they would look good on my husband. There was even a matching t-shirt. Of course, I had to buy it. The man is a godsend, always being nice about my trips, even if the inconvenience made him unhappy. That night on my way back to the hotel, there was a heated debate going on in my head. Why on earth couldn't I have the bag versus why buy it? All throughout the next day, the bag was on my mind as I packed, received a few visitors, made some sales of items I had sent to exhibit. Basically, I could not get it out of my mind. By 3 p.m., I was pacing back and forth in my room. I deserved that bag. I worked very hard for this money. I have bought gifts for everyone. How about me? My mind was raging. I stormed out of the hotel, hopped onto the bus, went to H&M, bought the bag, bought another white top for me, and sauntered out of the mall feeling like a boss. Oh my goodness, I will never forget the defiant feeling I felt, as if I was some rebel. Well, I guess I was actually a rebel. I was rebelling against the voice which was always willing to spend on others except me. Come to think of it, this reminds me of a question my friend Frances, may his soul rest in peace, had asked me during one of our tete-a-tete. Why do some women eat the burnt part of food instead of throwing it away to make a new one for themselves? I wonder why some mothers walk into a shop to treat themselves only to come out with shopping bags full of children's clothes. Why do some women break their backs to make new money, good money, but refuse to spend it on themselves? In 2018, I conducted a poll on social media to ask our network what they wanted us to discuss during our Dinner with the Girls Kumasi. I was so excited when more than 60% of the votes were for loving and valuing ourselves as women. It was evident to me then that self-love is quite difficult for some of us women, especially mothers. The more I think about it, the more it baffles me. There's this exercise video I danced to. At the end of the video, the trainer says, and don't forget to love yourself. The first time I did that particular routine, I jokingly looked in the mirror and said, I love you. And I kid you not, I started tearing up. Suddenly, I began to realize that I did not really love me. Else, I would not have made certain choices that put the welfare of my mind, body, and soul last. The sad part is how I expect everyone else to show love to me and yet do not even realize that I am not loving me. And so for the past few months, I have been on a journey to discover what it means to love and value me as God sees me. It has been interesting. I have realized that it is actually easier said than done, and I have to be intentional about it. Well, for now, whenever that voice which prefers to put me last pops in my head, I ask, why is this so hard for you to love me? Roll my eyes and treat myself like the boss. Hey lady, don't forget to love yourself. Ama XX. So I wrote this particular story about 3 or 4 years ago. I think 3 years ago. And it still speaks to me because I find myself on this journey of learning to love myself. Sometimes I falter and then I remind myself that, Ama, you're important too. Do this for you. You know, I am curious. Has this story spoken to you in any way? Please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you, or you can email me hello@amaduncan.com. And so that is this beautiful story from Yarns of Inspiration, my last or latest book, not last because this is not the first last book I'll write. I'll definitely write some more. And so yes, now let me go to the news I meant to share with you. It's the end of year sale, and for the month of November, Yarns of Inspiration II is on sale. Yay! And so if you're in Ghana, this book plus delivery to any city you find yourself in, city or major town, we are going to have DHL deliver it to you for a total price of, guess what, 100 Ghana cedis only. The actual price for the book and delivery will be 130 Ghana cedis, but for this sale in November, it is 100 Ghana cedis only. And if you're getting it from Ghana, we will deliver it to you with DHL anywhere you find yourself in any major town or city in Ghana. It is 100 Ghana cedis instead of 130 Ghana cedis for the total package. It's also a nice gift to give to someone, not just to women but to men too. I have men reading my books, commending it, giving me review, giving me, and even buying it for others because it's such a great resource, and I know that it will be of value to you. I wrote it, I read it myself, and I'm like, oh my god, how could I forget that? And I'm always learning from it, and I know that you will learn from it as well. And so if you would like to purchase, I've put the links to get it from both Amazon and then in Ghana as well. So throughout this month, it is on sale. You can also call or WhatsApp us on +233 246 25 2330. That is the November edition of our end of year sale. I do hope to hear from you. Until then, me lady, me gentleman, don't forget to love yourself, because you know what? You're amazing and you deserve that love. Bye.